Hi there, welcome back to the channel. My name is Brahim and I'm going to show you an email I've got. Deliveroo IPO Community Officer is now open for applications. So I did apply to basically buy Deliveroo on IPO through a direct primary bidding, but I was just curious about how the process works, how it is for that person to get inside on an earlier date instead of waiting for it to IPO on exchanges and buying at the worst price possible as usual. So I just wanted to see what it's like. Hi Brahim, thank you for registering your interest in participating in Deliveroo's IPO. Deliveroo has now published its prospects and the community offer is open for you to apply for shares. So basically about maybe 2 weeks ago, they put on the Deliveroo app, anyone that's ordered off the app, you can basically buy shares at the IPO if you register your interest before a certain date. You can read the prospectus and see other materials made available by Deliveroo on the community offer page linked below, which is expected to remain open till the 30th of March 2021, so in 1 week's time. Click below to watch a short video explaining how to apply for shares and what will happen if you are successful allocating shares. Let's just click on the video and watch it.
And everywhere, but there is a fee. Thank you for your interest in investing in Deliveroo. For many people, this may be your first time investing, so we want to cover some important information to explain how the process will work. We've published a detailed document called a prospectus which explains our business. This is available on the primary bid offer page, so please read it and base any investment decision only on that. You can choose whether you want to apply for £250, £500, £750 or £1,000 of shares. We are partnering with Primary Bid, who are making this happen for us. As Deliveroo shares are not yet trading on the stock exchange, they don't currently have a share price. Deliveroo has published a price range in the prospectus, and we expect the final share price will be somewhere in that range. The final share price will be fixed at the end of the IPO process, and then everyone, whether they're a huge pension fund or a Deliveroo customer, will pay the same price for their shares. We might have many more customers applying for shares than we have available. In that instance, it's possible you might not get any shares, or you might get less than you requested. Let's say you apply for £1,000, but once the offer closes, we work out that customers have asked for more shares than we have available. You might only be allocated £200 of shares. Primary Bid would then refund the £800 difference in cash to your bank account.
I will be very interested if Deliveroo doesn't have enough shares. I don't know the exact number, but if they actually don't have enough shares on IPO date, that would be so interesting. They could of course put out more shares, but I don't think they want to.
Within 5 working days. What date can I trade my shares? April 7th. That's what is referred to as the date of admission for Deliveroo's shares to the stock market, which is when they can be traded and when they'll be transferred to your broker or held in the Corporate Sponsored Nominee Service, or CSN.
So you heard that it can be transferred to your broker or held in CSN. If I do buy it, of course you saw the options 250, 500, 750 and 1,000. If I do buy it, get it transferred to my broker, of course in my ISA account, why not, tax free. I don't think I would hold it for long because I feel like there'll be so much hype around this stock that after the first week, all the early people that got in will just sell it off for a small profit and it'll dip. I don't think it's a bad business. I don't think it's a bad business model, should I say. But I can't see people that get in on day one, all of them holding. I thought someone would just go there for a quick.
You may hear media reports about Deliveroo's share price being up or down before April 7th. This is a period called conditional trading and only available to institutional investors and not individuals due to the different market rules for individual investing. And when exactly can I trade on the day? You may not be able to trade your shares quickly after admission, so you shouldn't participate in the offer if this worries you. Shares need to be settled into brokerage accounts and the CSN after admission to trading. This process is not instantaneous, and brokers including Equinity are likely to be particularly busy with the start of the new tax year. What price will I be able to sell my shares at? This will depend on the Deliveroo share price at the time. If you hold shares in the CSN, in order to trade via Equinity, you will need to provide various pieces of information, including any bank details you wish your proceeds to be paid to. Once you have provided your instruction, you'll be shown a trading price that is valid for 15 seconds. If you accept, the trade will be processed and funds should be in your bank account within 3 days. Are there any costs to hold or trade shares? There are no costs for holding your shares in Equinity, but there is a fee to trade shares set of £5 for year 1 and a fee if you choose to transfer out to another broker after admission of £5. Further details are available in the FAQs. Primary Bid expects to inform all customers who've applied for shares of their allocation on March 31st, unless there is a timetable change which they'll tell you about. The allocation email will contain...
I know this is silly, but I just want to emphasize a stock chart can't do that sort of shape. Just want to emphasize that.
all the details you need to know, but for now it's important to understand that your shares won't start trading straight away. There's still some legal work before Deliveroo's IPO completes, so public trading on the stock market is only expected to start on April 7th. Thank you again for your interest in investing in Deliveroo.
Risk warning, blah 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 blah. You guys already know the risk you take when you invest into anything. So it does say you can visit the community offer page. We also answered 4 very important questions. So question 1, if I apply for shares, when will the money leave my account? Funds will be debited from your account at the point of application. If you cancel your application during the community offer period, which you can do with link on your email receipt, you should receive your funds within 5 business days. So yeah, of course you can read the rest of that. 2, am I guaranteed to be allocated shares? They've already said you're not guaranteed, and of course whatever you put, if let's say you put £1,000, you only get £200 worth of shares, they'll pay you back the difference. So we already know that answer. You can read what's on screen. What fees will I pay to participate in the IPO? There will be no fees payable to Deliveroo primary bid in order to apply for shares in the community offer. If you apply for £500 of Deliveroo shares and are successfully allocated them at all, £500 is the total you pay to participate. If you are allocated shares, you can choose where they are stored. If you do not wish to transfer shares to your nominated stockbroker, they can be held in a CSN. Of course, it says that with the CSN there's a £5 fee for 1 year, and a fee if you transfer out to another broker after the 7th of May 2021 for £5. So basically, if you want to transfer out before this date, so you dodge £5. But ideally, if you already have a broker, why are you gonna pay £5 for them to hold it? Just put it in your broker. If I'm allocated shares, when can I start trading them? Section 5 of the prospectus contains the expected IPO and community offer timetable, and abbreviation versions is as follows. Offer period 22nd to 30th of March 2021. Allocations for community offer announced 31st March 2021. Admission of shares to trading 7th of April 2021. This means that the earliest expected date on which successful applicants to the community offer can trade shares is the 7th of April 2021. This can change, keep an eye on your email. And then there's a small disclaimer which you can read. So essentially, anyone can get into this IPO. So if you go to the community page, I already opened it and clicked on something. Primarybid.com IPO offer, Deliveroo IPO. Share prices range from £3.90 to £4.60. You can tap on the amount you want to pay, either 250, 500, 750, 1000. You can only apply once, one application per account. If you wanted to find a way around this, you could have ideally had multiple different Deliveroo accounts. You could have 10 emails, 10 Deliveroo accounts, ordered 10 times, well, ordered once from each account, and do 10 applications if you really wanted to invest 10 grand into Deliveroo or more. But sadly, if you only have one account, like me, you can only invest 250, 500, 750, or 1000. So if you wanted to invest £10 in a company, you need to basically wait till it starts trading on the exchanges on the 7th of April. That's the earliest date. And there you got an expectation for £3.90 to £4.60 for prices. Are you going to be buying the IPO for Deliveroo, or are you going to wait for it to go on the exchanges? And are you even interested in Deliveroo, to be honest? I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave it a like and subscribe. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year, so every little subscribe would help. I hope to see you in the next video.